Yerp. Can I get a yerp yerp?
Oh, we're live?
We're live.
Hi, friends.
I mean, there's nobody on yet, but we'll get there. Hold up, hey.
Oh, wait.
Oh, we have nobody yet, look.
Oh, I thought you had headphones connected. I'm gonna ask you how it sounds. Oh, you got it? How it sounds? Good? You can hear
Nigga,
music
this
loud,
is,
Yeah.
yo, what's going, oh my God. Who's on? Is you niggas?
Is this me?
This is two people.
Oh, I see what you're saying. It's probably just your phone. It's probably not that.
You know what I'm saying?
Probably just your phone. It's probably not that. Know that, yeah.
I got us, man. We got us forever. What's good? What's going on, Christine? How you doing? Good evening. Just giving the people some more time so they can come. We're going to have a very interesting show today. We're going to talk a lot of stuff.
A lot of stuff.
I didn't want to say the bad word. I don't want to curse no more, but fuck it. I mean, excuse me. Hey. Yeah, I see we chilling. I see you chilling. I see you chilling. I see you. You see me, right? I'm in there like somewhere, nigga.
What's up? Whoever's tuning in with us, just give us a couple minutes. Let's get some more people on here before we kick off the first show of the year, first show of the episode. It's a good one. Pause, but it's a big one. So,
You know what I'm saying? You win here, let me get a yer.
yeah, if you in, let me get a yurt. Type up yurt, Matt R's and shit.
Matt Gars and shit.
Matt Gars and shit. Matt Barnes and shit.
Matt Barnes. That's dope.
Easily.
It's Little Lily. We got people?
Running. Hold on,
Nah,
nigga.
we got
Yeah.
four, nigga. You gotta give it a couple of couples.
You're a couple of couples.
So quiet, bro. Let me couple in the cup. Yo, what's my pack of bogeys at, bro?
That's all me, bro, up there in the speaker.
That's all me, bro.
We gotta add. Gotta add.
Oh.
Oh, yeah, you gotta be careful with those.
Fuck around and get sued.
Fuck around, nigga. Fuck around, you know what I'm saying?
Fuck around.
We
and
get
fucked
6 people.
around,
What's good?
that's
What's
right.
going on, man? Show us that you win here. Let me get a year. I just want to see. You know what I'm saying? Let me get a lighter. Let's lighter. Wait till the beat up.
I didn't do that.
Yo, you could put it on my account for no ads.
Oh, we got a deep voice in the background over there.
We got the secret voice. You
The
can't know
nightmare
who
one?
that person is.
The nightmare one?
Look at me, dog.
It's Nightmare.
Yeah, whatever.
Secret voice is Nightmare.
It's all good. We ain't even announced what's going on today.
Wait.
How long we been running for already? Only 3.5 minutes? Oh, man, we got time.
Yeah. Oh, sure,
We ain't even been on
nigga.
that long.
Like, go on your pages and share.
I've been.
All right. I don't got nothing to add.
Oh shit, Izzy Fletcher watching with us?
Oh, shit, what's up, Izzy Fletcher? How you doing, man? You're really fucking handsome, by the way.
Dad, here.
I'll get it in a second, all right?
Hey. There we are. Hey. Hey, I got the new iPhone 11 Pro Max. It's awesome. Okay. I did a video.
You got it for Christmas, or you got it for yourself for Christmas, or you?
I got it for
or what?
myself for
Oh,
Christmas.
Word. All right, so boom. It is what it is. What's up, Nana? Thank
Bro,
you
what's
for
up,
tuning in.
Nana?
We about to
For
kick the
real.
show off real soon. Please be patient.
What it do?
Just waiting for a couple of more people to straggle in. Hey, Well, we could start talking about something if we want to.
No, yeah, we can actually kick it off.
Kick it. Go ahead.
All right. Nino, you gotta stay quiet, bro. All right, y'all ready?
Ready.
What's up, everybody? Welcome to a brand new season, a brand new episode, a brand new year, a brand new decade of the Izzy Fletcher Show.
Who, me? I got nice hair? I'm the only one to show up my hair.
I'm your most humble and handsome host, Izzy Fletcher, aka Funeral Fletch. I'm here with my two best friends, my two guys, my two co-hosts. Wouldn't be here with anybody else in the world. I'm gonna let them introduce themselves because we are grown men.
I'm KP5, you already know what it is.
What's good? It's Red Ruler, aka Voice of the People.
Know what I mean? So, with that being said, Happy New Year, everybody. I know we're a little bit late, but since y'all ain't see us yet, Happy New Year to y'all. Hope y'all celebrated responsibly. I hope y'all had fun. I hope y'all got fucked up. I hope y'all got laid. I hope y'all got drunk, high, whatever y'all do.
I work.
I hope y'all got money if y'all had to work.
Shout out to everybody who had to work New Year's Eve.
You feel me? It was my birthday, so we lit. I was lit.
Happy birthday to the Fletch.
Know what I mean?
I was sober with my children
He was
and my
sober.
wife.
I turned the big 3-0.
You know what I'm saying?
So, we lit.
Ooh.
The big 3-0. I'm getting there. I'm getting up there now. But yeah.
We're gonna start hitting with all the problems now.
But yeah, so, you know, this episode basically we just wanna I know I seen that. This episode basically we just wanna do like a decade wrap up, a 2019 wrap up. I seen that. A 2019 wrap up, a decade wrap up. We want to talk about the biggest moments, the best albums, the worst rappers, the best rappers, most influential rappers, the biggest comebacks, the biggest fall offs, all type of shit like that. So what do y'all think had the biggest decade in hip hop? I want to ask y'all first before who
Who
y'all
you
think had the
best
biggest
decade?
the biggest decade? Male or female,
Hip-hop?
rap or R&B? Could be R&B as well. Could be R&B.
I'm gonna have to say the baby.
In the whole decade, he just came out like a couple months ago.
I mean,
A couple months ago, I think a year.
Like a year?
My nigga,
Compared
I
to
think,
9 other years?
honestly, bro,
You
I
think
think
he got the biggest?
I
I mean,
think
that's your opinion. That's your opinion.
If
I'm just
6ix9ine
saying.
wouldn't have got arrested and you know started snitching, I would
he's
say
still not the decade.
All right, so
bro.
wait, are you saying the whole decade or just 2019?
for 2019.
Okay. I could go with that.
I'm
I would,
saying
I would
for
say the baby, and then 6ix9ine.
That's
But
saying-
wait, 6ix9ine,
Hecky.
6ix9ine shit was on.
Hecky, if I'm saying that right,
Yeah, Hecky.
he says
Fab
Fab.
had a pretty big decade. Y'all want to know who you?
No,
who
not
go?
really.
Yeah, he did.
Carlos
He was very
says-
consistent. He was very consistent this
Carlos
decade.
says Drake.
Drake, yup, that's my number 2. Drake is my number 2.
For me,
I mean, for
it's
the
two
decade,
people, it's
Drake
two people.
definitely.
For me, it's two people.
It's two people.
It's Chris Brown and Drake.
Ooh, you just added a third to my list.
It's Chris
Shout
Brown.
out to
and
the
Drake,
bro Streets.
Chris Brown, number 1.
What up, Streets?
I would say Chris Brown number 1, and then I will go Nicki Minaj number 2, and then I will go Drake number 3. Those had
Nicki Minaj, too,
Nicki
yeah,
Minaj had
yeah.
a fucking amazing decade.
I
mean,
bro. she
you're
ended off
talking
on
about-
a rocky note, but she had an
There's
amazing
a-
decade, yo.
For the decade though, there's a lot of artists that came up big. Meek Mill's another one. Overcame a lot of things.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
he did
yeah, but
his
there
thing.
weren't as many artists that came up big,
Oh,
as big
exactly.
as as big as Nicki.
No.
Oh no. All right. Well, there's not as many artists that came up as big as Nicki or as big as Drake. Yeah, there was a bunch of big names, but nothing as big as Drake. Drake been running the game for over 10 years. You know what I'm saying? So like, there's
Well,
not many
I can
people that
agree
even
with
did that
Carlos
shit.
on this. Carlos says if Nicki took the decade, Cardi took the year.
Yeah, definitely. Cardi definitely
B
took
blew
the
up
year.
this year.
Oh, for a fact. But Nicki got the whole decade.
Yeah, man. I think no, you're right. Nicki did have she did from 2010 all the way up to 20.
Her first album, Pink Friday, dropped in 2009, and that's part of the decade. I count decade 2009 to 2019.
All right,
Like,
well,
that's how I do it.
Hacky says Fab.
2020 will be the start of the new decade. You know what I mean?
Hacky says Fab has been so consistent. That's why I feel like he owns that. He's not as commercial, but that's just my opinion.
Absolutely.
Chris and Drake definitely icons.
Absolutely.
Oh,
yeah,
Nah,
Fab. You see, Fab. I would say, me personally, my opinion. That's a good opinion. That's a valid opinion. My opinion, Fab didn't have a big decade. He had a good decade though.
Yeah.
He had a good decade. He was, and like he said, he was super consistent.
But I want to say something about what my man said what he said. Fab's been consistent and it has no commercial shit. False, because Fab was a hip hop artist and then he turned trap and he became mainstream.
Not.
I think, bro.
He's never.
Bro, that.
How many albums he put out this past decade?
He put on like 4 or 5 albums.
They were all mixtapes.
Yeah,
They were not commercial.
You're right.
They were not mainstream.
Yeah.
But my nigga, I gotta actually
mainstream.
I gotta
but-
actually tell you something about the mixtape. Mixtape is just like albums right now. 'cause
Yeah, now,
albums
yeah.
ain't even selling
Yeah.
anymore. It's mixtapes.
Now, but it
bro.
wasn't like that in the beginning of the decade. Though.
I think since 2015,
Yeah,
bro.
the beginning of the decade.
That's not the beginning. That's like
No,
the middle already.
I know. What I'm saying in the
Shout
beginning
out
of the
Ed-
decade,
Ed
it wasn't
watching
like
with
this.
Oh, what's good, my nigga? And Mr. Toro, what's good, my brother? That's my bro right
Shout
there.
out and
20 years, nigga. For 20 years, bro.
So you said we all agree Drake has the biggest year. Well, Chris Brown. I think Chris Brown had a bigger, not year, but decade, a bigger decade. I think
Chris
Brown
Brown
had
was a
bigger
monster, bro. I think it's dang.
decade. The best album. Can y'all name the best album of the decade, or best album, or best albums? It doesn't have to be one. It ain't gotta be one.
Pink Friday.
Pink Friday.
Was
Okay, that's a good
great
choice.
album. That Cardi album, bro. That Cardi album.
I think what was it? Thank Me Now or whatever. Drake shit.
Oh yeah, that was
huge.
one of the biggest. That was
Hell
deep.
yeah.
That
Lil
was
Wayne,
probably the
Lil
biggest.
Wayne's Carter 3 was huge.
Astro World.
I was about
That
to
was
say that
another
Astro
one?
World,
Astro
bro.
World was fucking
You gotta
huge,
remember
yo.
that's when
Put Travis Scott in that list because Travis Scott had a hell of a decade.
He did have a hell of a decade because he started dropping around 2014. That's early enough in the decade to count him in as a big run.
Yeah.
He had a hell of a
What's
decade.
that? Michael Torres.
Good Kid, Mad City.
Oh, what's good?
Good Kid, Mad City's actually on my list for best albums of the decade as well. So shout out to who said that?
It's your brother.
Michael
Oh, my
Torres.
brother. Yeah, definitely. He knows. That nigga know. That's on my list. Good Kid, Mad City was fucking dope. I would say Section 8, not Section 80. I forget the name of it.
What? Who's singing?
It's a Kendrick Lamar mixtape, but I think it came out before 2009, so I wouldn't even count it. But that was a really good one too. But like I said, I'm not counting it.
Kendrick had a hell of a year too.
The decade, he fell off towards the end of the decade though.
Yeah, but he fell off to do other shit.
Yeah, and that's fine, but he still fell off.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
That's like A$AP Rocky. A$AP Rocky had a humongous decade, but not with music.
Yeah, he had a fashion
Business.
business.
He's into furniture. He has his own furniture,
I know.
IKEA, all that shit, bro. Like he's had a
Yeah.
humongous decade.
Yachty.
But just not with music. Yachty had a good, like, I would say 4 or 5 years maybe. You know what I'm saying? He's been, I mean, even though whether you like him or not, he's had a good 4 or 5 years. He's been like,
J.
I cannot
Cole.
say like, oh my God, J. Cole had a big decade too. J. Cole had a pretty good album of the decade as well.
And not from
Born
nothing,
Sinner.
yeah.
Born Sinner was another
I
fucking
mean,
album.
You know who else had a great album? You know who
Hecky
else
said
had a great-
Nipsey
yeah.
Hussle.
Nipsey, yeah.
Last album was Heat, and I really didn't listen to the whole thing till he died. A lot of people didn't do that, and that's what's sad.
That's why That's why you can't count Nipsey, bro.
Future had a
Like,
big decade. That's
He
true.
did.
No
Yeah.
disrespect to Nipsey Hussle, like that's the GOAT and shit, but not that many people. He wasn't like really
My brother
known
said love
until
is rage,
people
that's
loved
Lil
until he died.
That's true. Victory Lap was a really dope album.
It was.
Uh,
To be honest with you, I kind of agree with Hecky. I wasn't a big Nipsey fan. When he died, I downloaded the album because the money was proceeded towards his family.
Yeah.
So I downloaded the album and fuck it. You know what I mean? It's
was a
going
great
to his
album,
children. And it turned out to be a
Fucking
great album.
yeah. You see,
But
what-
would I have downloaded it if he was still here? Probably not.
That's what I was just about to say. The thing with Nipsey Hussle is like, you know, no disrespect or none, rest in peace and shit, but like his album, it was dope. And regardless, Alive or Dead, it was dope. But my thing is that if he was still alive, that album wouldn't have been as big.
I agree.
It still would have been dope.
He would have had his
Either
normal
way,
fare.
either way, it still would have been dope. Like either way, it still would have been a good ass album. It would have been as fire as it is now. You know what I'm saying? But it wouldn't have got as recognized because nobody would have looked that way because there was nothing to look at. You know what I'm saying? Like not that he had nothing going on, but
that's only you.
It is, huh? I got you.
But yeah, so you know what I mean? Not that he had nothing going on, but I mean there was nothing big to look at as far as like as big as a death. You know what I mean? Or a birth or something. He ain't have nothing like that going on. He was doing big in his community. It would have been big over in his community, but over here it wouldn't have been like that.
I have no idea what that is.
Doris by Earl Sweatshirt. Yeah. I don't listen to Earl, so I don't.
Who is that? I'm curious.
He's
like
from Tyler Creator's camp.
Oh, okay.
Wolfgang.
Yeah, he's like the second.
Never heard of him, so that's something I can definitely check it out.
You know what he looks like and everything. You just can't remember him.
Yeah.
But I mean, his name don't ring no bell to me, so therefore you're nobody to me.
Yeah, Tyler the Creator had a fucking humongous decade.
Hell yeah.
Igor was crazy.
Oh my God, I'm front. You know who had a great decade?
A Love Letter to You for what is that?
Trippie Redd.
Yeah, that's pretty
good.
good.
We forgot one main person, my nigga, that crazy blew up. Jaden Smith.
Yeah.
My nigga, Jaden Smith was
on
everywhere, bro. That
you know
Sire album.
You know who else? Post Malone, my nigga.
Oh my God, Posty, bro.
Post my fucking loan.
Yeah, Posty's that nigga that was thinking.
Who y'all think was the biggest flop? Or who were the biggest flops?
Lil Uzi?
I wouldn't count Lil Uzi because that wasn't his fault.
I wouldn't say he's
that was contract issues.
Yeah, I was gonna say
he wasn't allowed to put music out.
Yeah, correct.
Due to the contract.
Yeah, but didn't he say that he didn't want to do it anymore either?
Because of the contract.
Oh really?
Yeah, that's what he was saying. He was like, that's why Jay-Z came and saved him and bought him on his contract.
It all fell onto the contract issues.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, he signed to J now because of that, because he was DJ Drama. He was signed to Drama shit. DJ Drama was fucking him over and he wasn't allowing him to release.
Who violated on Flex? Oh, okay, I get it. Tyler the Creator. He's talking about Tyler the Creator.
Yeah, that freestyle.
Yeah, freestyle with Flex. Flex is looking at the nigga like.
You gotta remember, we get the comments a little bit late.
Yeah. But yeah, so Lil Uzi, I wouldn't count him. Who I would say was the biggest flop of the decade, Dej Loaf.
Yeah, Dej Loaf started hard.
She started hard, although it was only one album and like one single.
Look at that.
But the thing is,
A Boogie.
A Boogie, he didn't have a big decade.
Bro.
Nah.
Everybody sounds like A Boogie now. He destroyed this
whole
decade, bro. Yeah,
but not the decade. That nigga came out 2017, the last 3 years of 10 years, my nigga. You gonna count that as a decade?
Like 15, 14.
No, that's when Travis Scott dropped.
Anybody know where A Boogie came out?
I could look it up right now.
Kodak? Nah, I don't think Kodak had a great anything. 21 Savage had a good.
Troy Ave turned to a snitch, bro. And once he snitched, everybody stopped listening to him.
Hello?
Yeah, you're right. Niggas got the awkward side. Yeah, they Googling.
I'm Googling.
He said, wait, A Boogie isn't good.
2016.
Huh?
2016.
Hecky said, wait, A Boogie isn't good.
A Boogie is good.
I mean, we're not. I mean,
no, he said it's not good.
No, A Boogie is good. I'm saying he is good.
I like A Boogie. I like both of them.
A Boogie is good.
I'm an A Boogie fan.
I'm not a fan, but he's good. Like, he's not in my rotation. But like, if a song comes on, I'm not gonna skip it. I enjoy it. You know what I'm saying?
He makes good music.
I'm not a fan, and there ain't nothing wrong with that.
You had A Boogie out here in 2016, bro. If I would have known about it, I would have been there.
Oh yeah, I didn't know about that. I ran into A Boogie in Philly though this past year.
When he came to the PP&L Center, I did everything possible to make sure we got tickets.
Yeah. But yeah. So I wouldn't really count A Boogie. He came in late in the decade. Too late to count as for the decade. He had a big run in the decade, but just not a decade run. Another flop I would say, apart from Dej Loaf. All right, with Dej Loaf, I will call her a flop for the single reason that she only had like one big hit and she only had one album really, but like her influence was so crazy, my nigga. Like she started a whole wave of shit.
She's A Boogie's mom.
She's A Boogie's mom. She birthed A Boogie. You know what I'm saying? She started that whole singing on hip hop, not started it, but like, you know what I mean? She made it evolve. She pushed it.
Just evolved.
You know what I'm saying? And she had a lot of niggas sounded like her. You know what I mean? And then with all that influence and all that fucking presence that she had, disappeared, gone. So that's the reason why I would say that she's a flop. Another person I would call a flop is French.
What?
French, I will call French a flop. He had some good singles, but what albums he put out?
Excuse my French.
How good did that do?
I mean, I don't know. I was a big fan of
the
it.
first
I got
album,
that shit on my phone right
the first
now.
album he put out around that time.
Wait.
It's probably way more now, but around that time,
I
if
bought
I'm
the
not
CD,
mistaken,
you know.
it went wood.
His mixtapes, bro.
His
Bro,
mixtapes were fire,
and they still
fire,
are.
my
The
nigga.
mac and cheeses
But
were
when
disgusting.
he became industry and went mainstream, he stopped doing his mixtapes as much. He still
He
did
does
them,
a
but
lot
not
of features too, though.
right. He killed the game in
You know
features
what
and
they
shit like
flop?
that. He was always in the club.
Yo, even though I don't know why, but people think he's like like an A-list nigga.
Who
But
that?
B&B Rock.
He's fucking terrible. I think he's terrible.
I like
Yo.
a couple of his songs.
I
That's about it.
like a
Horrible.
couple songs that he's on, but I don't like any of his songs.
Yeah, it's that auto-tune that they got that they use from like a multi-million-dollar nigga. You using horrible auto-tune on my man's. Like I could do a way better job than my nigga. You know what I'm saying, but who else?
He said Mac and Cheese 3, baby.
Mac and Cheese 2
Yeah.
was the best one.
Yeah, I say 2.
Mac and Cheese 2 was the best one. Mac and Cheese 3 was good, but
It was
2
good,
was the
but
best
2 was
one.
better.
Casino Life was fire.
Bad, my nigga.
Yeah.
That one mixtape with that song Pablo. Fuck, I forgot the name of that
Summertime
mixtape.
Shootout?
Summertime Shootout.
The first one, that was the first one. wasn't
No,
it?
I think that was 2.
The second one.
Nah, I think it was the first one.
What you said,
It was
Pablo?
With Pablo.
Yeah, that's
It was one or
I
two.
think.
It was one or two. It was one.
Nah, no, I think it was 2, because that's the one I had.
I think Fab ran the mixtape.
I like Summertime Shootout 1 and 2.
Nah, yeah,
I
Fab
ain't
ran
heard
the
3
mixtape.
yet.
You know what was a flop of a mixtape, and a lot of people were anticipating it. There was like Happy, Freddie versus Jason. That mixtape was horrible, bro.
They dropped it?
They been dropped.
Oh,
bro.
yeah. I didn't
Nah,
even take a
that
listen.
mixtape. I mean, the niggas killed it lyrically and they did their thing on it. You know what I mean? But like overall,
It was-
the mixtape
it was
like,
long
it was-
overdue, that's the
right.
problem.
It was
Niggas was
too
waiting for that
it was
since
too
the
late, right? It was
2000s.
past its time. Is what happened. They put it out way too fucking late. They put it out what? I think after Days Loaf was out already, or before
Nigga,
Days
nah,
Loaf.
that shit was last year, bro. Or the year
Thank
For
you
real,
for
it was that
tuning in.
recent.
Yeah, it was
I thought it,
18.
I didn't know it was that recent. For everybody just tuning in, thank you for tuning in. I mean,
Those of you tuning out, thank you for tuning in.
word, those of y'all tuning out, thank you for tuning in. Those of y'all that ain't never gonna watch again, thank you for watching for your first time. So, but yeah, who do y'all think was the most influential?
Nana, thank you for joining, man. Have a good night.
And have a good night, Nana.
What'd you say? Repeat that.
Most influential. Who y'all think was the most influential?
Woof, Drake.
We gonna, by the way, to cut you off real quick, we're gonna get into some actual topics and stuff like that. Some like, real relevant topics for us and stuff and for y'all, but it's our first time back and it's a new decade, so I just wanna go over some stuff and, go down memory lane and shit, talk about stuff. So who was you saying? Most influential?
Drake.
Drake, okay.
Drake, man, has to be because this nigga's been killing it for like 11, 12 years, bro. And there's a lot of people that are gonna go to my man. You feel what I'm saying?
Who you think?
Who else?
Of the decade?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, if you're gonna say Drake, I'm gonna say
I know who flopped badly.
I'ma say
Popped in my
Weezy.
head.
Weezy, most influential of the decade?
Yeah.
That's a good one.
Because he put fucking
Yeah.
Drake, Nicki, you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Yeah, no, you're not. You're not.
I say Young Thug.
Young Thug had,
Nah.
like, as much
Young
as I
Thug
don't
is
like
definitely most
him,
influential.
he did.
One of the most influential. Migos, Future.
Honestly, you know who's one of the top influencers, bro, that a lot of people look up to, and it's like a decade already? Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi.
Kid Cudi, bro.
Definitely.
Even though he don't throw out as much music, but that little span of music that he threw, birth man, nigga.
Yeah, St. John and Travis Scott's whole style is a spin-off of
Of
Kid
Kid
Cudi.
Cudi,
You know
hell
what I'm
yeah.
saying? And that's cool. It's just, it is what it is.
So going back to the flop, you know who really flopped badly, bro? And this nigga was in the top, bro. Trey Songz.
Yo.
Trey Songz.
Facts. What happened
flopped.
to that nigga?
Yo, there was
He put
people booing him.
he
and
put
like,
out what birthday sex. He put out the
That
other
was,
one.
off
Oh
of his-
girl, it's
It's
your
your
birthday.
birthday,
He
yeah.
dropped that one
he
out
threw
too.
a
That was
banger.
on
Say
That
ah,
one-
that's what it was called.
The album,
Say
that,
hi.
after that album was done, it was
Yeah, it
like-
was just like, what happened, bro? Where'd you go? He started enjoying himself in Miami. Is what
Nah,
happened.
you know what he said? He said, "Oh shit, I see you, Breezy. Go ahead.
Yo,
you still shining,
that's
bro."
another thing, too. Chris
He
Brown
said,
ain't
"You
give
still-
nobody."
You still doing
Yo,
your thing. Go
Chief
ahead.
Brown-
Keith most biggest influential, biggest flop at the same time.
Yeah, no.
Agreed, but
Who said that? Who said that?
Carlos Arriaga.
Yo, you right, bro.
Yo,
You
agreed,
right.
agreed.
You right.
Keith?
Chief Keith, agreed.
Oh, what's
but,
up, D? How you doing, mama?
Agreed, but I would count.
Twin.
Nah, yo, you know what? Nah, yeah, Chief
My
Keef of this
nigga
decade.
right
You
there.
right, you right. I agree with that. That's a good one. I mean,
my nigga Bug, what up?
shout out Bug. I mean, thank you for tuning in.
Further, for real.
Thank you to all the new watchers, all the new people that's just listening to us. Thank y'all.
Subscribe.
I mean, if y'all haven't already, go to the Izzy Fletcher Show channel on YouTube. Subscribe to us. Hit the notification bell so y'all can get notified. This is live, but if y'all missed this or if y'all can't watch the whole thing, don't worry. This exact fucking live feed is going to be put up on YouTube by Monday, hopefully, if schedules permitting and stuff. So, you know, if y'all can't tune in the whole thing, we got y'all. Don't worry about it. But yeah, so
You already, bro.
this nigga Bug had a pretty big decade himself too.
For real.
You know what I mean? I've been watching your social media, your social media all decade long.
Yeah, my man's go follow my man Further.
Further. I don't know if you see him, you might know who he is, but I don't know how
to. My man, this nigga.
Oh, Sneaker Villa dude.
Yeah.
Twin Life.
Yeah, he got signed to he got signed to Fetty Wap's label and all that shit. Yeah.
Congrats, my dude.
That's what I'm saying. You know what I mean? He had a big
That's
decade.
dope.
He had a big decade in his own way. You know what I'm saying?
My
Like
biggest
what's
supporter
good,
right
bro?
now, Ray. What's good?
Ray, my nigga, Cuzzo, what up?
For a fan is in the building.
For a fan, shout out y'all. Yo, thank you.
Sneaker Villa.
Thank you everybody tuning in, man. This is love. Yeah, so
Yeah, you had a great year, my nigga, for real.
Who?
Yeah, you had a great decade, I should say.
Bug, yeah.
Hell
They
yeah,
said the
bro.
grind don't stop. Just keep pushing,
I would say
bro.
another most influential person of the decade, I would say Joe Budden.
Yeah,
Joe
Joey.
Budden.
yeah.
Joe Budden, most
Even-
influential.
Even though he's an
Charlemagne
asshole.
the God,
Yeah.
most influential. I would say because those are people that people listen to.
We got a Hey Puma.
What's up? Yeah, that's for a fan.
That's for a fan.
That's Il Master Noodles girl.
Miss Noodles.
Yeah, Mrs. Noodles.
Yeah.
Yo.
But yeah, those are people that people listen to. Joe Budden, I didn't notice until I seen this on their show, but Joe Budden, he started podcasting on Spotify.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? There was no podcast on Spotify before
actually.
his. Nope.
You sure?
Nope.
I could have sworn it was
I
no
watched
way.
it. Nope.
No, the first nigga to go live, to go on YouTube podcast, hip hop.
YouTube, maybe, yeah.
Was Action Bronson.
Okay, YouTube though. I'm talking about Spotify.
Yeah, no, you're right.
You know what I mean? He's the first nigga to do that, and now you could you could go to Spotify and just type in podcast, and the list will never fucking end, my nigga. And that's possible because of Joe Budden. You know what I'm saying? He's the one that bridged that gap for shit like that happen. For people like he influenced me. There's a couple other podcasts out here. I'll shout them out too. Wake and Bake, Gallery 95. There's a couple out here that influenced me as well as Joe Budden stuff. To want to do this, to talk to my guys and see if they were cool with it, and see what's up. If they wanted to get down with it, and they were on board before I even brought it to them. So
Yeah, not gonna lie, Joe Budden, even like I said, even though he's an asshole, but
he's getting better.
Yeah.
He's getting better. I've been watching him.
that's just him, bro. Like that's just him. We can't do shit about
But
that.
it's Joey for you, man.
That's Joey.
Yeah.
Facts. He's always been like that.
That's
At
that
least,
Jersey man.
at least I give it up to him because he's real about it. Like even though he's been the asshole, at least he's being honest. You
One of
know
the
what I'm
biggest
saying?
moments of the decade, now that we're talking about Joe Budden, is when this nigga was about to get beat up by the Migos.
Yeah.
That was a huge moment in the decade, my nigga. This nigga Offset just over here
Quavo got up first.
Nah, no,
Yo,
Offset
what
over here
you
rolling this shit up. Like,
What you trying to do?
Yeah. So what you trying to do? What you trying to say? Dog? Like,
yeah, that was a really big fucking.
With they
fuck
tight ass suit
Um,
on.
that girl, bad baby,
Yeah.
Barbie,
Bad baby.
bad baby,
Yeah.
Daniel Brajoli, her whole
Daniel Brogoli.
Daniel. That's not what I said.
Brogoli.
He's a Brogoli.
Some shit, whatever.
Everybody knows who you're talking about.
Right,
Catch me
her-
outside,
the
bitch.
Catch Me Outside girl. Her whole existence was a big ass moment in the fucking decade, bro. Just
Yeah.
not even her as an artist, not just her, my nigga. She was a big moment.
She
Like,
And she don't make that
copyrighted
music.
that.
nah, I don't
catchphrase.
think her
Her
music
music
ain't too
even
bad.
I fuck with Bad Baby. Her beats and whoever writes for her, bro, they got her in the right.
Her music ain't too bad. It ain't
Yo, they
something
got
I
it in
listen
the
to,
right
but every time I
spot,
hear a
bro.
song of hers, I'm like, oh, okay, all right.
It's not bad.
I see you.
Shout
You know what I
out,
mean?
shout out Jerry tuning in.
For real, we
Shout
got a
out
couple
Jerry.
people. We got Jerry. We got Will.
Shout out Will.
Ray say he just got off work. What it do?
Word, damn, long shift, cuzzo. It's almost 10 o'clock.
Hell yeah, because we was roasting each other earlier.
Yo, fast. It was like 12 in the afternoon, nigga.
Roast session.
On FaceTime while these niggas was at work.
It's good. Everybody just getting home.
J Calcium.
J Calcium.
Yeah, that's him. I love
Good,
Bad
man.
Baby.
It
She
was
turned her
good.
life around and
What
forgot
up?
the music. People
What up,
came out.
Antonio?
Yeah, you're right. You're right, bro.
That what?
Like, she said
I love Bad Baby. She turned her life around. Forget the music. Peep the come up. Absolutely right.
Yep.
I kind of agree with that. She ain't out here wilding. She ain't talking shit on camera like that no more.
And there's
She only
people,
comes out of pocket when somebody's talking about her.
Yeah, that's because they
You know what I'm
hate
saying?
on her.
And that's
because-
cool. And you gotta understand she's a teenager still, my
Yeah.
nigga. So of
Yeah,
course
she's
she's gonna
very
come out
young.
of
Is
pocket.
that the shit?
She's
that
not
they-
mature enough yet.
No, you're not understanding. Hold on. The thing that they hate about her is racist shit. Pay attention to half of the beef she has or half of the shit she talks is because people being racist towards her. Like a couple of months ago or a month ago, she put on box braids and the internet went crazy.
Oh yeah, that was one time, bro.
Nigga, she had more shit behind that,
That was
bro.
one time.
Well, Jerry said that Boner got caught sliding in her DM.
Yeah.
Broner.
Broner. Yeah, nasty
Adrian
ass
Bruner.
nigga.
Adrian Broner
Wow.
she exposed him for sliding into her DMs. If y'all don't know who Adrian Broner is, he's a famous boxer. I don't know if he still is, but he once was signed under what's it called? The Money Team, Mayweather's boxing thing.
TMT?
TMT. He was signed to that. So you know he's a famous boxer. He's professional and shit. It's a grown ass fucking man, yo.
30-year-old.
Grown ass. He's 30.
Yeah.
30 years old. He's
Guys,
as old as me, my nigga. And she's
that's
what?
sad.
16. She's 17.
16.
16. She's 16 years old, my nigga, and this nigga's 30. He's literally half her fucking twice her
fucking
age.
sad,
I mean, you know what I'm saying? So he slid in her shit, and she exposed him about it. He had, you know, he came out, he spoke his piece. He basically said that.
He blames Instagram.
No, well, yeah,
He said he blames Instagram
he blamed
because they
Instagram.
don't put the age.
Yeah. He did say
You know
that.
who the fuck Bad Baby
He
is.
and
Stop
he
playing.
was like,
She's well known,
He's like,
though,
come on,
bro.
bro. She's a teenager. Nobody wants to date a teen. And then he was saying that like how he blames Instagram because Instagram don't have people's birthdays and their ages on the profiles and the accounts and shit. And like, still, man,
Bro,
nigga,
you
come
can
on, bro.
see
You
it,
can look
bro.
at her and see she a baby, nigga.
Bro,
We
come
got
on.
Mayweather's
And plus,
next fight is in July.
yeah, I know. Yeah,
Oh,
he came
really?
back. He came back. You
Oh,
didn't know
shit.
that?
Nah.
Yeah,
I didn't know
he
about
came
that.
back,
That's
bro.
news.
Word, I didn't know that.
I
Thank you
forgot
for that
who is.
info.
I forgot who he's fighting though. Is it Pacquiao? Is it the Pacquiao? Can somebody tell me that?
Who's he fighting? Antonio.
Yeah,
Who's he fighting? You posted that.
It would be amazing if he did fight Pacquiao, but I doubt it.
Because I want him to get his
Was
ass
the
whooped
fight
finally,
announced
bro.
or like what
I don't
was
understand-
announced? He's returning. What was the announcement?
Yeah, he's returning.
That's it. That's all they
Yeah,
announced.
Pac-Man. He wants Pac-Man. Ooh, yes,
He wants
please.
Pac-Man again.
Make
I hope
this happen,
Pac-Man
bro.
knocks him the fuck out.
Word, that would be
Gives
lit.
him his final loss.
That would be lit.
Then he
His only
retired.
loss.
That'd be
His
dope.
only
Yeah,
loss.
his only loss.
But I think that he lost before plenty of times.
Oh, plenty of fights he lost. They
He
gave it
lost
to him because he
mad
was
time.
Mayweather. Come on. And if
I
you
don't understand
disagree,
why, bro.
you're not a true boxing fan.
I don't understand why they gave him mad fights. Like Zab Judah beat the brakes off my man.
Yo, so-
but whatever.
We're gonna go off of like hip hop and shit like that. I wanna ask y'all a question and shit.
Ask away, my brother.
And now it ain't got nothing to do with me. It's just a question. If you guys knew that a friend of yours was getting cheated on,
Oof.
would y'all tell?
Oof.
What would y'all do? What would you do?
Damn, bro.
What would y'all do? If y'all had a friend that's getting cheated on,
Wow.
what would y'all do?
It depends on the situation. Too,
What would you
bro.
do if you had no proof? What would you do if you had proof? That's two
Because-
different situations
because-
right there.
Listen, all right.
Either way, it's a hard situation because you could either
I'm gonna
one,
grab some water. I'll be back,
destroy the family, two,
If they have a
destroy
family
the
together.
friendship, or
Yeah.
three, both.
Yeah,
That's a
and-
tough situation.
Yo, even if you have no proof, even if you have the proof, bro, you're just breaking up. If they have a family, they have a family. You're breaking up that family, and half of the time they'll blame you for it.
See,
Mind my business.
I agree. Like, damn, that's a tough situation, but
Nah, friends, like true friends, even acquaintances, just a friend in general.
Oh shit, goddamn.
depends on the
Jess.
friends. But
What's up,
usually
Kylie?
it's
What's
not
up,
my
Jess?
business.
J Bucks was good, my nigga.
What up, Bucks? Shout out to everybody tuning
Depends
in.
on the friend, but
Shout-
usually
shout
it's
out
not
to-
my
Oh wow!
business.
Shout
Shout out to everybody
Bucks.
tuning in. Yo, shout out to Bucks.
He
a
definitely
town
working.
legend. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
for
He
real.
had a big decade. I know you just tuning in, Bucks, but we were talking about people famous and local. Not that that's a bad thing, but we were talking about people who had a big decade, and you know, I shouted out a couple people. So I want to shout out Bucks for having a big decade. He had a big decade in his own way as well. He's been making a lot of moves. He's been doing a lot of things. I see him, you know, he's looking like he's getting a lot of money. It ain't none of my business, but he's looking alright. You know what I'm saying? He's looking like he's doing good. So that's a big thing that's something to shout out. One of our very own. But yeah. So back to what we was talking about. If we knew one of our friends was getting cheated on, are we gonna tell? A lot of people saying they minding their business.
A lot of people are
I'm
saying
just coming back. So.
it depends on is it friends, acquaintance? Like it depends.
All
on
right,
the
Kylie,
situation.
stay right there. I wanna. Can you repeat that question one more time?
You want me to ask the question again?
Yeah.
If one of your friends were getting cheated on, and you knew about it, would you tell? If you had proof, would you tell? If you didn't have proof, would you tell? Like, what would you do?
That shit's hard, bro.
A lot of people saying mind their business, y'all say, right?
Yep.
Easier to tell an enemy, especially if you got a battle coming up and expose them.
Yeah,
I don't know that.
for an enemy, it's not hard because you ain't got no fucks given there. But when it comes to a friend or something like that,
I think me personally, that's a lose-lose situation.
Yes,
That's
exactly.
a lose-lose
I feel like if
because
you
the
get
thing
involved with the situation, you're gonna lose a friendship, and then the relationship.
Right now, you save your friend. Maybe you might save your friend because they might just stay together. There's a possibility that you save your friend from a fucking fucked up relationship, right? But then at the same time, it's like they gonna probably be mad at you for that.
Fuck yeah.
I got a question.
Oh,
What if you the one being cheated on? Would you want your friend to tell you? Now the question's just
you
flipped.
see that? Okay, now I'm gonna finish what I was saying before I answer that question because I was saying I kind of already answered that question.
Because
what I was gonna say
I'll
was,
answer it right here. If it was me,
what I was gonna say was that if you tell, you know what I'm saying, you might save your friend from a relationship, but you breaking up a family, and then everybody gonna be mad at you for that. That's one of the bigger possibilities that everybody gonna be mad at you, your friend included. If you don't tell, and your friend finds out on his own or her own, and they find out that you knew about it, they gonna be mad at you too anyways. Like, why you ain't tell me?
Yup.
So that's what I'm saying.
So you
That's what
lost
I was
the
saying.
friendship.
You know what I mean? That kind of answers the question is what I was gonna say. Like, would I want somebody to tell? Of course I would want somebody to tell me.
So that puts
Of
me in a
course, my
predicament.
nigga.
If I knew,
But-
yeah, I would tell. Because at the end of the day, if I lost that friendship because you can't believe my honesty and me being real with you, then hey, we shouldn't be friends. You feel me?
Yeah.
I'm just being real.
Most of the time, the person gonna stay with the cheater. So why tell?
So they know what's going
So why
on.
tell? They probably already know anyways. It's just gonna ruin your friendship. That's a good point. You see, that's what I'm saying. Jessica Perez.
So
that's a
yeah,
good
but
point.
at the end of the day, if one of my peoples come, yeah, it's gonna hurt. But I'm gonna look like, yo, this nigga's being real, or this chick is being real, whoever it may be. Like, they being real.
You know how I look at it? I look at it like this. I think I would tell my friend if, like, I knew for sure. You know what I'm saying? And then if I told my friend, like, I know the possibility of my friend being mad at me or whatever and not fucking with me no more. You know what I mean? But
put it this way.
if they leave that relationship, I guarantee y'all gonna be friends again. They're gonna get over that shit and they're gonna be like, damn, this nigga really looked out.
Yeah,
And,
exactly.
but
You know what I'm saying?
They'll
They're
turn around.
gonna apologize.
They'll
If
turn
they
around.
mature enough, they're gonna apologize to you for
Exactly.
being
If
mad.
they're
You know what I'm
mature
saying?
enough. If not,
You
they're
feel
not
me?
real enough to have as your friend.
Exactly. So
That's how I look at it. So yeah, I think I would tell. And not telling as in being a snitch, but just telling I'm trying to look out for my homie. Or
yeah, you
whoever
ain't
that
talking
person may be.
to the police with all that. Fuck that shit. I ain't calling the cops because you get cheated on, my nigga.
Javi, what's good, my nigga? Kim, what's up?
Shout out
Karen,
Javi, shout
hello.
out Kim,
Jesse,
Karen.
what's good?
That's
Jesse.
my aunt Karen. Hello.
Your brother Jesse in here.
Jesse in here. What's
Yeah.
good? What's good?
So I think it's safe to say we wouldn't tell if we know that they're not gonna leave, right? You just gonna stay sure?
I think so.
I think it's fucked up to not say nothing though.
Depends on the situation, bro. Especially if you know that there's like a family involved. Especially if it's like It depends if it's like for years. If they have like years invested, like 2, 3, 4, 5 years is nothing. But if they have like a decade strong, my nigga, like that's.
I mean, at the end of the day, what if you're saving them from continuing in
How about
some badness?
And making more fucking
Yeah.
babies in that fucking
Yeah,
mess.
no problem. How about if you are actually destroying that?
That's what we were saying, my nigga. That's
sometimes-
what I said.
Right.
You're gonna be
Yeah, but
breaking
at the
up
end of the
family
day,
and
at the end of the day, whoever's cheating is already destroyed it. So what the fuck are you destroying? You're just
Yeah,
helping
you're
it.
destroying it, but
You're,
then,
you're just
That's-
speeding
yeah,
the
but then
process
there's
up.
also
yeah, niggas got some good points, yo.
You're just speeding
but
the
that's
process
also-
up. So
yeah, you
I'm
gotta
gonna
understand-
stick with my guns, bro. I would
Shout
let my
out
homie
Quinn
know.
watching.
Who?
Quinn, my nigga Quinn Dollars.
Quinn
He
Dollars.
make
Good.
music.
He make music. Okay,
Yeah.
go check
I
him
mean,
out.
If Quinn, if you want to send some music, we'll play it while we doing our next episode and shit like that. You feel me? Email it to the Izzy Fletcher Show at gmail.com.
he said,
It's all one word, all spelled regular.
"Yo, Ricky, read what this nigga said." Jerry Sullivan. He said,
What if it was your sister?
Nigga.
Yeah,
Ain't
that's
no
different.
question, bro.
Yeah,
"That's different because
yeah.
that's my blood. At the end of the day, if she's mad at me, I'm like, I don't give a fuck.
Should
Nah,
get
yeah.
over it because at
Nigga,
the end of
it's
the
the
day,
truth.
blood always still talks. At the end of the day,
I think
and
I
it's a
might.
proven fact
I think
because
I
I've
might
been in
make
a
the-
situation where that's happened.
Yeah, I think I might
I've
make
been
my.
there
I think
and
I might
done
make
that.
my
It's life.
friend or my sister's person, like their spouse, boyfriend or girlfriend. I would make them tell.
Tell, right?
You know what I'm saying? Like yo, I know what you're doing, bitch. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you gonna have to tell. If not,
Oh what?
what happened?
Post site you heard.
On site, you heard? He said it's on site. Fact, if somebody was cheating on your sister on site, I hear you, my nigga.
We got Jaden saying
I personally wouldn't fight somebody who's cheating on my sister for the simple fact that I've cheated on women before, and I'm a man, and I know men are gonna be men. You know what I'm saying?
every man. If you're a man or
I would
a
get
woman,
I would get involved.
it doesn't matter.
I would get involved.
Everybody's played the game before.
Yeah, that's
once
what I'm
or
saying.
twice.
So like, I wouldn't get involved. Like
I don't care who you
now
are,
my
you
sister's
cheated
just
once or
another.
twice.
She's just another player
It's
in the
happened.
game. Like she just got played. You know what I'm saying? She's just another player in the game. So. You know what I mean? Unfortunately, it sounds fucked up, but honestly, what can you do? Like, especially if you've cheated on women before. Now you out here beating up a nigga for cheating on your sister.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
what if
come on,
what
my
if
nigga.
what if the woman you cheated on's brother beat it on you?
Right? You know what I'm saying? So that's why I wouldn't get involved physically. The only way I would get involved physically is if they're getting physical with each other.
Yeah.
Then that's a whole different story. But
Jessica going in all hands in. She's
if it's my brother or sister I'm fighting, I'm gonna make them break up whether she or he want to leave the relationship or not.
she going hands in.
Yeah,
That's
You know,
dope
ruin
though.
the
Like
whole-
that's definitely dope though.
Now,
'cause
what
you-
happens-
You,
now
you
what-
got your family's back.
Now,
Like,
Jessica, what's gonna happen? And this is a question for y'all too. Y'all can answer. What's gonna happen if you fight your sister's boyfriend or your brother's sister, girlfriend? And what happens if you fight them and they stay together and they just cut you completely out of their lives? Like you don't even exist no more.
It's happened too. Shit
You know
like
what I'm
that's
saying?
happened.
They don't go to family functions because you there.
It's a whole
They
new
don't-
family now.
You know what I'm saying? They cut the whole family off because you still there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's
like,
happened.
I know it's happened. That's what I'm saying. Like, what would y'all do then? Like, that's why I don't get involved physically.
People just like honestly and truthfully, what happens then? People just evolve from that.
I'll get
and
involved
just live
physically
on.
if they physical. That's it. Because whether they stayed or not together or not after that, my sister knows that either way.
I
got
speak
her
my
back
piece
no
and
matter
walk
what.
away. What you do is up
Like,
to you.
you feel me?
That's how I
So-
look at it. I speak my piece and walk away. What you do is up to you. You stay with them, then hey, she cheats again. Hey, you're an idiot.
Absolutely.
You deserve it. Or he cheats again. You're an idiot. Like whatever it may be, that's on you. Now, if you both, learned it from that mistake and it never happens again, then hey, I'm glad I spoke my piece and you guys worked it out.
Yeah. Yeah.
Just, I mean, if I knew, somebody else knew. You feel me?
Yeah, I know. So I kind of want to go back to hip hop a little bit because I wanted to say out of the whole decade, I know he came out very late in the decade, but I think the whole decade, I would say Blueface was the worst fucking rapper, my nigga.
I don't like him. I don't like none of his
Blueface
music
is
he
the
puts
worst
out.
rapper?
So I
Blueface
got
was
no
the
comment.
worst of the whole decade, my nigga. The
I think
worst, my
G
nigga.
Herbo was one of the worst.
Nah, because you see G Herbo, you see he be
Sam.
off beat and shit, but that nigga he be talking that shit. So like, but this nigga, Blueface be saying some like what the fuck type shit.
Yeah, I know.
I don't listen to Blueface at all. Not even
I have,
that
bro,
bust
I have.
down Tatiana bullshit. None of that.
The hook is the coolest part of the song.
I don't even like the song, bro.
I think
he
you remind
gets
me
no
of
play
something
from me.
Shocker, dog. Like,
Blueface?
yeah.
That's funny.
Yo, Something Shocker was one of the MCs that
I would
never
like to know.
started
He signed to
before.
Cash Money, right?
That was funny. Cool.
Blueface.
Blueface.
I don't even know what the
Nah, his
I don't even-
manager is Whack 100. So whoever that label is.
He's not with the game and all that. No way.
There's got to be a West Coast.
Nah, his manager is Whack 100 too.
Yeah, but just
Yeah,
because
but
that's
it
his
doesn't-
manager,
That doesn't mean that he's part. They might be signed to the same label, but that doesn't mean that they fuck with each other.
can you check quick? Yeah, you
Nah,
guys-
my son got my phone.
Oh.
So yeah.
Yo, voice in the background. Do you mind checking who he signed to? I'm pretty curious.
Who
Because
is
I think
Blueface signed to?
I'm pretty curious that I'm pretty sure he signed to what you call it, Cash Money, and if so, I would like to know what Birdman saw in.
They just saw the fucking.
What?
Dollar sign.
Yeah, that's it, my nigga.
Okay,
Well, then so-
all right. Dollar sign on my face. Can I get the checks?
Yeah,
Fuck.
but you gotta have some type of rap. At least in
How
the-
y'all
put-
feel about
put together.
Blueface?
Blueface is
Cash
yard.
I
Money
don't know now,
Records
one
and
person that
Entertainment One Music.
Wonder.
Also,
Cash Money.
Cash Money. Yeah. His
That's Birdman.
his manager is Whack though. I know that.
Yeah, his manager definitely is whack. I mean,
Whack 100.
I don't want no smoke with that nigga because you know he's like, from what I heard, the next Suge Knight. I want no smokes with him.
Yeah. So what do y'all think was our toughest loss as a community? I mean, as a whole, not just like this city, but like hip hop community and like our community, the urban.
The toughest loss
The urban community. What was like the toughest loss of
in the hip hop community?
Yeah.
Well, somebody that died.
Triple X. That was the toughest loss right
I
there.
think Triple
was a
X and
pretty tough
Nipsey.
loss.
That's it.
Nipsey
Yeah.
was that was a
Nipsey,
big loss.
but again, I'm gonna go back on that. Like, if Nipsey was still with us, he wouldn't be as big as Triple X was.
Nah,
I
he was
think
getting
Triple
up
X
there,
was
bro. He
bigger.
was getting up
I
there.
hate to be the one to say it, but I think
Triple X was only up
way
there.
bigger.
Triple X was
He
only
had
up
the
there.
he had the younger generation.
That's why. That's the only reason why. That's what I was
But-
gonna say.
but,
He was only up there
hey.
because he was youth. He was young.
He had that youth. That's all he needed. He was smart about that. Something popped up. I can't see that.
It's Jesse. She said, Cash Money and West Coast, Wag 100.
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you on that.
Cash Money West.
Yeah.
But yeah. So, I think one of the biggest losses was this nigga John Witherspoon.
Ooh, Pops.
Yeah, Pop
Yeah.
from Friday.
Uncle
what?
Phil, too, bro.
That was this decade. That was
Yeah,
this
bro.
decade?
That was this,
Rest
this
in peace,
decade.
Uncle
Yeah,
Phil.
rest in peace, Uncle
Come
Phil.
on.
That was this decade.
Bro, he
So
was
rest
like
in peace,
everybody's
Uncle Phil.
uncle.
Shout
When
out
he
to
died,
J. Cole
everybody
for
was.
that.
That nigga raised me, bro.
He spoke some truth
That
about
ass,
Uncle Phil
bro.
right there, though.
Facts.
Uncle Phil, bro.
That uncle that everybody wanted.
Facts. Bobby Shmurda was a big loss.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he was.
I don't know how.
But big loss, but big
I don't know
loss for
how,
a big
bro. Like,
comeback.
this nigga was only out for like 6 months. And then
told
he got
him
locked
his-
up.
His wave was just that.
You gotta
big,
stop
my
posting
nigga.
everything,
His
bro.
wave was just that huge, bro. That's what it was.
Everybody want to post everything and floss on the
69 was a big
internet.
loss. If you think about
To
it.
the hip hop world,
6ix9ine wasn't a big loss.
Yeah,
he was a
was,
big
bro.
shock. Is what he was.
it wasn't a
Still a
shock.
loss, bro.
He
Come
was a
on.
shock.
If you
He
was
was a
shocked
but
that
then
he
we
was
lost
gonna
it.
snitch, you're an
Because
idiot.
that nigga was about to be one of the greatest things ever, my nigga. Ever.
I'm sorry.
And then boom, he snitched and
I'm
It was a
sorry.
big
I'm
loss.
sorry.
Yeah, but then
That was a big
wouldn't
loss
e-
for him, I guess.
Bro, I wouldn't even doubted that as soon as he comes back, he's gonna go right back to like, oh my God, he's out. What the hell is? Because I know people are wanting to see what
Yeah,
he's
there's
gonna
gonna
spit
be
about.
there's gonna be a
I'm
lot,
telling
and
you.
there's also
I'm
gonna be
curious
It's gonna
what
be
he-
different.
I'm
Bro,
curious.
there's
Bro,
also gonna be a
bro,
lot of
his
people that
music-
don't care.
I mean, you're
about
already
his
on it. You might as well
situation.
jump right to the whole 6ix9ine topic. You might as well just get on it.
Wait, what's up? What about him?
His whole topic, like you might as well
Oh,
just
we do.
continue that, man. Like, his music. What is he gonna talk about, bro? Listen
telling
to
you.
all his. I got his
Every-
music.
yo,
I'm not gonna bullshit you.
All he talked about was his old music was
Blood
getting-
this and blood that. I'm
and
gonna
getting
kill
fucked
him.
up and getting money.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Doing this and doing that. He's not gonna talk about none of that.
And don't forget to add all of that in there.
He's not gonna talk about any of that.
Treyway.
He's gonna talk
Now
about.
what are you gonna talk about?
He's gonna talk about jail shit, what he did, I bet you any money this nigga's gonna come out with bars. He's not gonna be that.
If he comes out with bars, he's gonna make
and then
hits.
the people are gonna go crazy.
Yes, he's gonna be talked about. He
No,
might be the first one to overcome the whole snitch thing. Might be. That's still
The
rocky.
situation is hard, bro. The situation is type hard.
I mean,
I don't know, bro.
I would like to see what, like everybody would say, nah, I'll never fold. I would like to see what they would do if they was in that
Yeah,
predicament.
everybody says that they won't focus, they not
I would
there.
like to see what you would do in that
You know what I'm
predicament.
saying? So
Like, don't talk about it if you ain't never been around it.
right.
Like, real talk. Like,
Niggas
people
was
ask me all the
piping
time,
girl.
what would you do? I don't know.
What do y'all think about Lizzo?
Lizzo? Girl, do your thing, girl. Shout out.
I don't think she
you
should
have
do
no
that.
shame in your body. Do
Nah,
what you
that's
do.
cool. Like I
I
understand.
respect
No,
the
that's cool.
100.
Listen,
It's
I
just-
respect that BBW shit. I love big girls and all that.
Do what you do.
Do your thing, but just don't do it like that
But
stupid
still
shit she did, my
still
nigga.
respect
like,
their children.
Yeah, like exactly. Like you went to a basketball game with his children there.
With your ass
like,
out. Come
Like,
on
like,
now.
like, I understand you wanna be BBW
That's
this
a
and
family
all that,
place.
but exactly, there's children involved. You don't do stupid shit when there's children involved, bro.
I
Like,
don't think she thought that one through.
my nigga, yes, she did. She just didn't care.
Jerry
She got
said,
bread and all that. She
Yeah.
just didn't care, but.
Jerry said 6ix9ine going to be a subject of a bunch of documentaries and movies eventually. It's already in the works, man. Thank you, 50 Cent.
Puma gonna go hard for 6ix9ine. Fuck no, I never liked that nigga's music.
No, fuck out of
You
here. He got a
tripping.
6ix9ine tattoo on his back, bro.
You lying.
Yeah, he does.
A huge one, right? It's a
Same.
6 and a 9. I'm gonna hold back. Fuck
Nah,
outta
but with Lizzo, you know what I'm saying? I'm all for you being like comfortable
real, that's
and all
Gucci.
that shit. Like
Nothing
that's
wrong with
cool.
that.
But it's like you need to understand that like what as much of a right that you have to
You're a
be
public
comfortable. Nah, listen, check this out. With as
Shout
much
out
of
A-Town Slim, bro.
shout out Slim.
What up,
He
what
said
up,
get that feature in, boy.
Yeah, word. I was actually listening to that shit today again too. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. You know, with as much right as she has to
He said to Lizzo, he said, John Smith, he said, she don't got no shame, but we don't want to see that.
It's
Facts.
true, we don't wanna
Not-
see
not
it.
at a basketball
We don't
game,
wanna
bro.
see it, but you see
Bring
what
that
I'm-
shit to your concert.
What I'm gonna say about that is as much right as she has to go out and do the things that she does and dress the way she does and show herself the way she does, we also have the same amount of a right to not fucking want to see it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I don't see what everybody's problem is.
Right.
Everybody's like, oh, that's not cool, you're body shaming. Nobody's body shaming by saying we don't want to see that shit. I would
Didn't
understand if we out here like, oh, you fat bitch, or like, oh, you,
Didn't she put
you
that
can't
on
do this
her
because you
album
fat
cover?
and like, what?
Isn't that her like album cover where she's naked, but she's like...
I think so. Well,
All right,
yeah.
that's cool.
That's cool.
That's
Nobody
your
cared
album
about
cover.
that.
You want to see it, you gotta buy
Little
it.
Kim, and this was all the way back in the fucking times where shit was not the same like now. Little
With the
Kim was
titty.
on her shit with her fucking legs spread wide open, licking a lollipop, and like, and nobody really like.
That's
it was
on her
it was
album,
art,
that's
my
you.
nigga. But had she would have shown up at a fucking basketball game like that,
I
yeah,
mean,
wasn't
she
she.
showed
bad.
up to the awards with her titty out.
But that's the awards, my nigga. You know what I'm saying? That's
you
something.
have to tune into it and want to be interested.
That's
in
the
it.
awards.
but
That's a place
there-
for.
Yeah, and there ain't no children there.
And if
Yeah,
there, and if
facts,
there
facts.
is, it's like, oh, your child shouldn't have been here anyway.
Yeah.
This is an adult event. You know what I mean? That's an adult event where that's fine because that's a room full of artists. And the way you present yourself at these award shows is an art in its own. The way you dress and your team behind you and all that. That's its own art.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So that's allowed at award shows.
Yeah.
That's allowed at award shows. You know what I'm saying? It's like I said, if Little Kim would have went to the fucking basketball game like that, everybody's like, oh, if it was a smaller woman, if it was a regular sized woman. No, if Little Kim would have went to the basketball game like that, niggas would have been like, yo, Kim, what the fuck you doing?
Yeah, for real. They
You
would
know
have
what I'm saying? Like, it ain't about your size. It's that you're tripping. That's
Jerry
it.
said y'all saw Lizzo on Saturday Night Live with the Eddie Murphy episode was fire.
Did actually.
Nah, I have no idea.
I didn't see. I heard that Eddie Murphy episode was
And
good.
he
but I
said
didn't
she
see
got beef with what? Who's that?
it. Lizzo got beef with Tommy Lahren, or Tommy Lahren, however you say her name.
Well,
But
whatever.
the white girl who's always talking shit about like. Remember she was she's real skinny. She kind of reminds me of Paris Hilton. She's always talking shit like borderline racist shit.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
Know what I'm talking about? All right, well, her. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? And it's borderline racist shit. And if you're talking borderline racist shit, you're fucking racist.
Yeah,
Ain't no borderline
There's
shit.
no borderline.
You know what I'm
It's
saying?
either you're racist
You're
or you're
dancing
not.
on the line. You just scared to go over, my nigga. That's all it is.
You're trying to keep cool with your rich black friends.
That's all it is. I have black friends. That's all you want to say.
Yep. That's all.
But
Either you're racist or you're not. Fuck that.
Trump was another big moment in the decade.
Yeah,
now that we
was.
talk about, you know,
Trump was crazy influential.
that was another. Yeah, that was one of the most influential of the decade as well. Fuck yeah.
Biggest, if not
Yeah.
the biggest.
And you know, I'm not a Trump supporter or nothing like that, but facts are facts. This nigga had a big fucking following, and
Now everybody want to become president. Shit.
you know what I'm saying? Everybody want to run for president.
But that's dope. Shoot for the stars. Everybody is possible.
all the MAGA supporters, they really came out the fucking woodworks because before him they were all hiding.
You started. Because of Trump, you found out who was racist and who wasn't.
And that's what I mean. Like, you know, before Trump, they were all hiding as far as they wasn't so blatant out here with their racism. You know what I mean? Like
Trump made them feel like it was okay to come out the closet.
The minute Trump started going on his presidential campaign, my nigga, and these people started coming out to see him, and Trump started egging the shit on, my nigga, it was a wrap from there, bro. It was a wrap from there. The minute Trump is telling, there was a person getting kicked out of one of the rallies, and Trump is telling the supporters to, I don't know if y'all remember this, but he's telling the supporters, steal his jacket. Take his coat off before he goes outside, and supposedly it was cold outside and shit. And he was telling the people to take the nigga to steal his jacket from him. Don't let him go outside with his jacket. He was making fun of a retarded nigga on stage and shit. Sorry, excuse me, I didn't mean retarded.
Jerry said Kanye 2020.
Special needs. I apologize about that. He was making fun of a special needs person on stage, and everybody thought it was the funniest thing in the fucking world. All his followers and shit.
Yo,
you know what I mean? Like,
that is very possible. Kanye 2020. Kanye wants to run for president. I heard about that.
And so does The Rock.
Yeah.
I see The Rock winning over Kanye.
I see The Rock winning over Kanye.
Way over Kanye.
The Rock is he's the people's champ, my nigga. Come on, dog. He got this in the bag, my nigga. Right? You gonna smell what the president cooking, my nigga.
The president's champ is here.
You gonna get the presidential smackdown, my nigga. Real shit, though.
Yeah, the fucking White House is gonna turn into a ring.
Yo. This country's crazy, and it's not even far-fetched because this nigga Jesse the Body Ventura, he became a fucking governor.
Yeah.
Arnold Schwarzenegger
was an actor. You know, The Rock is also an actor. He became the fucking governor. You know what I mean?
Jesse played in some movies too.
Yeah, right.
Kane is running for senator too.
Kane. I remember Kane. Kane is running for governor.
Look governor of Tennessee.
Yo, wow, look at that shit.
There's a lot of people.
I think he won too, or he lost because he came back though. But he's going again for the next run.
There's a lot of people who want to get down with this political.
Who want war with The Rock?
Yo, right. The mother country's going to think twice.
Nah, but speaking about the war, what you think about that? Y'all behind Trump or you're not behind Trump?
Honestly and truthfully, a lot of people are like all at Trump's throat for what he did.
It ain't even a war yet, so.
But at the end of the day, I think he saved millions of lives by doing what he just did. And yeah, they did attack a U.S. base over in Iran, I believe it was.
Nigga, Iran has been bullying the U.S. for a grip.
Yeah. He he caught his chance to get that dude when he caught him lagging.
Two of them.
And he got that nigga.
Yeah, you see,
Trump honestly played a G move right there. Caught that nigga lagging and got him for the Trump, U.S. Not just you got to understand. Like once you become president, you got access to information that us as citizens we don't know about.
We'll never know.
Like I'm sure there was a hit out on that nigga. Trump seen the opportunity and he bam get that nigga.
Yeah.
Can't get mad at Trump. Shout out to Trump for that G move. That's what I say.
I think I agree with every move Trump made as far as the war goes, except for if this is even true. I heard that Trump said, I didn't get a chance to look it up, but that he's gonna be, if they keep doing what they're doing, that he's gonna be attacking cultural sites, and that's a war crime. Like they brought it up. Like
what does that mean? Like what do you mean by that? Attacking
cultural sites?
Yeah.
Like
elaborate for me and whoever else don't understand that.
Like cultural sites, like all right, like for example, like You know how?
religious shit.
Huh?
Like basically most like.
All right, you know the
Send the airstrike to like a
the big ass church in fucking
or like-
Spain. That like all the Catholics and the Pope. Yeah, like that's a cultural site. Like you know all the
tourist
Muslims go to.
sites.
They have to, or from I'm not Muslim, so I don't really know. But from my understanding, they have to go east to Mecca at least once in their lives to visit the Holy Land. That's their Holy Land or something like that.
Okay, I got
know,
you.
That's a
So like a
cultural
worship
site.
place.
Right, things like that, and they're telling them, they're saying to Trump that like that's a war. If you do that, that's gonna be considered a war crime.
But
And
not
Trump
really.
is
If
and
you
Trump
look
is
at it, that's
basically
not
like
really-
fuck it. You know what I'm saying?
Jerry just touched up on a good topic right there. Like I could care less about the whole war topic. Just what he just said right there just made me want to switch it up. The no money for Puerto Rico, but money for war all day.
Yeah.
Just had a major hurricane. Like straight facts. Like,
Earthquake. You had an earthquake.
Yeah, he corrected himself. I seen that.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's straight facts. Like, not for nothing, Puerto Rico's United States territory.
Yeah, but they don't give a fuck about that place, bro.
Yeah, that's sad. It's one of the territories they don't give
My
a
nigga,
fuck.
there's some
like-
places out there that for real, it's like almost as bad as a third.
I feel so bad, but then again, everybody from Puerto Rico, like, yo, come on over here, like, you, like, get the fuck out of there, like, that shit's about to be swallowed up by.
It's not that easy.
I understand it's not that easy, but there's ways we can get them over here.
Yeah, no, but my nigga, you gotta understand, yo, the plane tickets skyrocketed.
Oh yeah.
Like,
Oh,
bro,
but that's not everywhere though. That's the thing. The
nah,
screenshots
that's
that you.
just right in Puerto Rico though.
No, listen. You're
They're
not
like
listening.
$100
That's
for a
not on
one-way
every.
ticket
That's
from Puerto Rico
that's
to
not.
here, bro.
That's not on every site.
You
Because I have
telling me
screenshots in my
we
phone.
can't start a
Yeah, I know.
campaign
Cheaper
or some
tickets.
shit,
I know.
like
For
fundraising
recent,
for
like,
people
I know,
to
but I'm
save Puerto
saying
Rico
just,
and bring them
just
people over
general.
here.
Yeah, they
Like,
did. Some
that's
tickets did go
horrible,
up. Yeah,
bro.
that's
Why?
bad. That is bad.
Like,
And
why
not
would
only
you do
that,
that?
like there's a lot of people that they have money for them to leave, but they don't want to leave their families behind. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like, or they don't have money at all. Like, you know what I mean?
But I'm sure that like I'm sure if like a lot of people came together, we can clear out Puerto Rico, get everybody over here. But at the end of the day, it's true though. A lot of them people, they love it there so much they don't want to leave. Like when it's not hurricane season, I can imagine it's a beautiful place from what I've seen. I've never been there.
Yeah, it's a beautiful place.
I've never in
I've
my
been-
life. I would love to go there, but
I've been twice.
you know,
It's really dope.
I heard it's beautiful.
Yeah,
so
it's really nice.
I wouldn't want to leave beautiful neither. Shit.
They have you know that little frog? That little
The coquille. I love them
Yo,
shits.
bro, that shit, like, it sounds cool hearing, like, what they sound like. Like, if I play it now, it sounds cool. But, bro, when you in Puerto Rico, my nigga, it's at night. They're like crickets.
You gotta
At night,
watch that
when they
movie.
start ringing off, bro, and it sounds so, it's one of the most beautiful sounds I've ever
I heard
in
it
my
on the
life, bro. It's
movie.
so nice.
There's a movie with Omarion. I forget what it's
Oh,
called.
where he was in Puerto Rico. Yeah,
Yeah, where he's in Puerto Rico, and then they did a song off of the
it. I seen that. I remember that.
Yo,
But,
that shit is sick.
No, yeah, but it's a whole lot different just hearing it in person. Like, it's such a beautiful sound. And if you take frogs out of Puerto Rico, they'll die. They only survive. They only exist in Puerto Rico.
Yeah, that's crazy.
They can't live anywhere outside.
I
they
heard
can't go to
about
DR.
that.
They
I
can't
didn't
go
know
to
how
Hawaii, none
true
of
it was,
shit.
so that's
it's
100% true.
It's a federal crime to take them out of Puerto Rico. That's how true it is.
Wow. So
Yeah.
if you tried, you go to
You
jail.
go to, if they find out, you go to jail.
Damn.
You go to federal jail.
Federal jail.
Damn.
You go to the feds, my guy.
Is it? Hold on. Now, because you go to federal jail, makes me to believe that like it's more or less like they don't want them to come out of Puerto Rico,
Because they'll die.
or is it just they don't want them to spread?
They can't though. Because
Maybe
they'll
they
die.
could. You can't. Nobody really knows if you can't take them out.
It's happened before though.
Scientists
people have
proved
been people have been arrested for it before because they come out and they'll die. They come out and they have died. Once they
I want to do some research on that for
look it
myself.
up.
I
You can look
definitely
it up.
do.
It's the
That's
climate.
crazy. I would love to have a frog like that.
It's the climate.
So I gotta move to Puerto Rico to get one. Fuck.
Yeah. Yup. You gotta move to Puerto Rico just to have one, bro. And they're like crickets. You only hear them at night. It's so nice. But yeah, I seen Puerto Rico has I forget what exactly it is, but it's like a world wonder or something like that. It's like a place at Puerto Rico where it's like only exists at Puerto Rico, and the earthquake was so massive that it knocked that shit down, so it doesn't exist anywhere in the world anymore.
Well, it was one of the 7 marvels.
Something like that.
Marvels of the world.
Something like that. It was one of the things that is just like
I
it's so
hate to be the
beautiful.
one to say it, but like all those islands over there eventually are gonna get swallowed.
Yeah, bro, Puerto Rico's like this, my nigga.
Yeah. Small for
Shit's
what I
tiny, my nigga. Tiny. You
I
can drive
mean,
from one side of
like,
the island to the other in like 3
I
hours.
got a friend on Facebook. He goes to
It's
Puerto Rico
so
a lot,
small, bro.
and like
It's so
he's
small.
always going live in Puerto Rico. And like all I see, he's up in the jungles of Puerto Rico.
Yeah.
And like you see horses and everything. Yo, the shit looks crazy and beautiful.
No,
but
it is.
like,
It's really nice.
it's gonna disappear soon.
It's really nice. The one time when I was out there, my cousins had a basketball court in the front of the house, and it's like wildlife, like real life shit. Like we went outside to go play basketball, and there was a fucking goat.
Oh shit,
Wildlife.
J Cal, what
There's-
it do, homie?
My nigga J. Cal, see him in the building.
Word up. Oh, meth, baby.
But yeah, there was a goat right in the middle of of the court. Like we couldn't even play because there's just like animals all over the place. Like, dogs over there, goat just laying there, like some wild shit. But it's getting that time. We've been running for like what? How long we've been running for now? A little over an hour. It's about that time. It's getting a little late. You feel me? We know niggas gotta work in the morning. So want to get out of here by saying there's not enough time in the episode to go through a whole 10 years. We ran through what we could, things that stuck out to us. Talked a little bit about some other stuff. If y'all just tuning in, y'all missed this episode, don't worry. It's going to be on our YouTube channel. If y'all haven't subscribed yet, go on YouTube, type in the Izzy Fletcher Show, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so y'all can get notified anytime we post up new content.
Yeah.
Just like this video here, we this episode, we're going to be putting it up. We got live with KP5, the vlog. We're going to be putting that shit up.
More episodes
Rick wanted
coming.
to introduce something before we go. I'll let you plug that in, the whole
We're gonna
unboxing
talk
thing.
about that in the next one.
So we'll save that for next episode, but we got some more stuff coming up, more content for y'all. Like I said, if y'all just tuning in, head on over to YouTube in a couple days, 2 days, probably 3 days. It'll be up there. Thank y'all for tuning in with us. If this was your first time, thank you. If this is your last time, thank you. Hope y'all had a good new year as well. I hope y'all have a great newer year. So with that being said, I'm your most humble and handsome host. I'm Izzy Fletcher. I am here with my guys, my co-hosts, and we are getting out of here. Peace.
Yeah. Peace, guys. Peace. We're going to go to bed. Probably not, though. You know what I'm saying?
You have words to go?